Imagine spending $2.2 million on a pair of sneakers. Not a house, not a Ferrari, not a yacht, just 2 shoes. It sounds insane, right? But in 2021, that's exactly what happened at a Sotheby's auction. And the craziest part? The buyer got a bargain. Today, we're diving into the story of the most expensive sneakers ever sold. And trust me, this story is worth every penny. These aren't just any Air Jordans. These are the Nike Air Jordan 1s. In the iconic Chicago Bulls colorway, red, black, and white. But what makes these particular shoes worth millions? First, they were worn by Michael Jordan himself during his legendary 1985 rookie season. At just 22 years old, MJ was already changing the game. But these specific shoes witnessed something even more special. On August 25, 1985, during an exhibition game in Trieste, Italy, Michael Jordan threw down a dunk so powerful that it literally shattered the backboard. Glass exploded everywhere. The game had to be stopped. And MJ was wearing these sneakers. This moment became legendary, the shattered backboard game that would forever change sneaker culture. After the game, these shoes were given to an Italian boy who was there that day. He kept them for 36 years, signed by Jordan himself, authenticated by experts, one of only a handful of pairs from MJ's rookie season that still exist, and the only authenticated pair from that specific legendary game. Fast forward to October 2021. Sotheby's, one of the world's most prestigious auction houses, announced something unprecedented. They were auctioning these exact sneakers. The sneaker community went absolutely wild. The pre-auction estimate? Between $850,000 and $1.2 million. But when bidding started, things got crazy fast. Within minutes, bids shot past $1 million. Collectors from around the world were competing. The price kept climbing. 1 million, 1.5, 1.8, 2 million. Finally, the hammer dropped at $2.2 million. The buyer? An anonymous collector who understood that they weren't just buying shoes, they were buying a piece of basketball history. This sale shattered the previous record and made headlines worldwide. The internet exploded. People couldn't believe it. 2.2 million for sneakers? But here's the thing. To sneaker collectors and investors, this price actually made perfect sense. Let's break down why these sneakers command such an insane price. It comes down to 4 factors: rarity, history, condition, and provenance. First, rarity. These aren't just rare. They're essentially one of a kind. While Nike produced Air Jordan 1s in 1985, only a handful of game-worn pairs from MJ's rookie season still exist. And this is the only authenticated pair from the shattered backboard game. You literally cannot find another pair like this on Earth. Second, history. Michael Jordan isn't just a basketball player. He's arguably the greatest athlete of all time. 6 NBA championships, 5 MVP awards, a cultural icon who transcended sports. Everything he touched turned to gold, and these shoes touched his feet during his rookie year, when the legend was just beginning. Third, condition. For 36-year-old game-worn sneakers, these are in remarkable shape. Yes, they show wear, scuff marks, creases, dirt from the Italian court. But that's exactly what collectors want. It proves they're real. They're authenticated by PSA, DNA, and come with ironclad documentation of their journey from that 1985 game to the auction block. And fourth, provenance. The chain of custody is crystal clear. From MJ's feet to the Italian collector to Sotheby's to the new owner. Every step documented, every detail verified. In the world of high-end collectibles, provenance is everything. But here's where it gets even more interesting. This isn't just about nostalgia, it's about investment. The sneaker resale market has exploded into a $6 billion industry, and it's growing every year. Rare sneakers, especially Air Jordans, have outperformed the stock market over the past decade. Some limited editions have appreciated 2,000% in value. Wealthy collectors now treat sneakers like fine art or classic cars, alternative investments that can generate massive returns. Professional sneaker investors have portfolios worth tens of millions. They store their collections in climate-controlled vaults. They insure them like jewelry. They track market trends daily. What started as teenage kids camping outside stores has evolved into a sophisticated global market. Other sneakers have sold for crazy amounts too. Kanye West's Nike Air Yeezy 1s, worn at the 2008 Grammys, sold for $1.8 million. Moon shoes from 1972 went for $437,000. But MJ's shattered Backboard Air Jordan 1s hold the crown as the most expensive sneakers ever sold. So, are they worth $2.2 million? That depends on how you look at it. As shoes? Absolutely not. As a financial investment, possibly, they could appreciate even more. But as a piece of sports history, as a symbol of the moment when Michael Jordan became a legend, as the footwear that literally shattered expectations, maybe $2.2 million is exactly right. Because these aren't just sneakers. They're a time machine to 1985. They're proof that one 22-year-old kid would change basketball forever. They're the moment when sneaker culture was born, and you can't put a price on history. Would you pay $2.2 million for a pair of sneakers? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this story of the most expensive shoes ever sold, subscribe for more luxury and historical content. Because trust me,